Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation.
Here we go.
This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Greg. Welcome to 2K Sports. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. We'll see the Indiana Pacers. Taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers call timeout. Johnson with it. On the wing, Bryant. Off target with the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
George has the open look. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
And there's James from the arc. Indiana with a rebound. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach, and we talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Guys, back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Bryant outside. Puts it up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. We'll see the Indiana Pacers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
The next dancer. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Davis a screen. And finished off by Davis.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Pass to O'Neal. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it.
Lakers ball.
So it's Los Angeles now. Now, here is James. Tipped. Halliburton left side. Takes the three. O'Neal pulls it in. Outside Davis. Back to Bryant. Puts up a three. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Pass to O'Neal. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
George for three. Drains the triple.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
George outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers lead by 4. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by Daniels.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Pass to Halliburton. Some nice passing by Indiana here. George with another miss. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. There's the steal. Halliburton on the wing. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And that's the versatility of George. He does it from long range, mid-range, and at the rim. So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
On the wing, Bryant. A minute 58 left now in the first quarter. Inside. Stolen by Daniels. Back to George. Halliburton outside. This one for three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The Lakers lead by 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. The first thing coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Indiana now, following the score by Los Angeles. To the paint. Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Goodrich. Pass to Baylor. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Here's Goodrich. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's George. And it's all tied up. George has got 8.
Getting it done inside. I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Here's West. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Los Angeles.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Here's Goodrich. After the basket by Indiana. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, wow. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Back to George. Nails it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Over to the wing. Here's West. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Indiana leading. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
And there's the screen. No good on the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Granger. It's George on the wing. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
It seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Here's West. Down low. To stop the run, Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. They double-team George. Here's Granger. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And now it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Pass to Chamberlain. There's the screen. Here's West. The three-pointer off the mark.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then tee up.
Here's Granger. And here's Siakam. The 3, George. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, team. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Guys, back to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And George with the jam.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
2 minutes.
to the wing on the left. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Goodrich has got his first points in this one.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And the Pacers call time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Indiana leading by 15. George outside. And he lays it up and in. George has got 26 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Bryant. And it doesn't fall for him. Made two, missed two now. Over James. George, no good.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Oh, hard finish from LeBron.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Some room here for George. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. 28 points for him.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
The shot by James, no good.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And George with the jam.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Davis, a screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for the Lakers, Magic Johnson.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Pacers leading by 19. For three, George counted from distance.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Miami Heat. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. A 3 off the inbound. Miami grabs the miss. Here's LeBron. Oh, how about that slam? Whoa!
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that. What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Here's Wade. And Davis pulls it down. Here's Los Angeles now. Outside, O'Neal. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Here's LeBron. And the dunk by James.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. And O'Neal gets it to go.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Now here's James. Butler on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One thing they'll never have to worry about with Butler, he's always going to take initiative. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Johnson. Pass to West. From the arc. That's in. Coming off the assist from O'Neal.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype when you talk about catching and shooting. West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Now here's Bryant after LeBron James's miss.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
A kick out to O'Neal. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here are the Heat now. They trail by 7. 5 to shoot. Here's James. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got 6.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Davis inside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Wade. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
B, what an athlete this guy is. Wade cuts to the rim with such effortless grace.
Johnson. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Wade drives in. And it's Wade with the jam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Johnson, good.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's James. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. West up on top. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Goodrich. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Hardaway. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Taylor up top. Pass to Goodrich. From past the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Wade outside. He takes it in. Good on the bucket. Wade's got 6 points.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's Chamberlain. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Miami now. Left side, O'Neal. LeBron outside. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. He's got 9.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Here's Goodrich, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
And James gets it to go.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Fires for 3. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Heat out front as they end the first quarter on a 14-4 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
The Heat leading by 3. Pass to Butler. And Shaq pulls it down.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Inside. Oh, the size and the force of Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Pass to Rice. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
From Miami, number 1, Chris Bosh.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And Mourning sends it back.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not play.
Pass to Bosh. Outside Butler. Bosh with it. Picked up by Davis. Just 3 to shoot. From deep, Jimmy Butler!
This is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
And here's West for 3.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. To the paint. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pass to Rice. Bosh scanning before. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Free throw, good Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
Butler on the way. He's got 6. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And here's Kobe from the arc. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Butler driving inside.
How about the ferocity from Butler? Just exploding to the rim to take that one home as soon as the lane opened up.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Butler. Down low. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Outside Davis. The kick out to Bryant. Overweight. And it's Bryant missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Abdul-Jabbar. And it goes down 2 points. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Pass to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Here's Bosh. Out to Hardaway. Takes it inside. And taken away by Magic. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Davis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Chris Bosh.
High-intensity play from Davis. Getting it to go through the foul. Nice little and one.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, James. 12 points for him. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He gets it up. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by O'Neal. Johnson outside. For the lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And it's tied up with that one.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Here's James. Strong inside. What a move by James.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Puts up a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Left side, O'Neal. O'Neal, something else inside. Wow.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
They set the pick. And it's sent back by O'Neal. James in the post. LeBron James on the wing. A rebound by the Lakers.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And the basket by West. And here are the Heat now. They lead by 1. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's LeBron. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Butler's got 12 in the game.
And knew he had a look before he had the ball. Great anticipation by Butler.
Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. And the Heat call time here. And the Lakers making a change here. First one falls.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Johnson. Into the lane. And finished off by O'Neal.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Butler with the ball. Now defended by Bryant. Here comes LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
And here's West from the arc.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Some solid defense from Bosh. James right side. From outside the arc. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Bryant's got 5 now.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, James.
Now at
The Heat making a switch here. And both free throws good for LeBron. Lakers trail by 8. Davis sets a screen to the inside. And Davis throws it down hard.
Uh-oh, okay. AD put a little something extra on that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
LeBron outside. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. James has got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. A 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Driving to the basket. And the dunk by James.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
Miami leading by 14. And James throws it down hard.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And here's West from the arc. Drills it from outside. West has got 8 points.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
And the dunk by James.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Johnson. Hardaway with the steal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. No good on that one. That one is no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Miami Heat. Why even bring it inside when you got him on the perimeter? After that quarter.
43.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Lakers trail by 15.
Who's watching here?
Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, so tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
A drive by Wade.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. James outside. To the middle. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
Pass to Rice. Lets the free fly. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Rice has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. That one falls.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
That's good by Rice.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Count it. And the Heat lead by 17.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Price. And the Heat, another three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And the dunk by Mourning.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The drive by James. And he banks in the layup.
Okay, King James. Look, there is no stopping Bron when he gets on the bounce.
The Heat call time.
For your Heat High Squad, make some noise!
Los Angeles making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Butler. Wade with it. He's picked up by Bryant. The drive by Wade. Good work defensively by Bryant. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. With the drive. That one is off. Lakers trailed by 18. And stolen by LeBron. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
James left side. Takes a three. Again, the miss by the Heat. Lakers trailed by 19. Here's Kobe. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Miami now. Here's Wade. The rebound by James. Pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to James. And stolen by LeBron. And some very quick points for him on that possession. James has got 40 points.
Look, James is so good at disguising his pull-up jumper.
And stolen by LeBron. The kick out to Bosh. Back to James. The tray. Good. It's Bosh picking up the assist. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Butler with the ball. Three-pointer. LeBron shot is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Pass to Butler. Here's James. And Davis sends it back.
It's the length of Davis that makes it so hard to shoot over top of.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Anthony Davis. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now
Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. outside, Kobe. LeBron's shot is good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Miami no good on that time either. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be handling that well.
Now at the line, LeBron James.
Free throw drops for James. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is LeBron. Pass to Bryant. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. LeBron's got 49 points in the game. It's good.
Kobe Bryant.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard